So we're here in line waiting to get inside the court. Today it's going to be a busy day, and I am very excited to see what is going to be said by the person testifying today, which we all believe is going to be Brendan Paul, okay, the alleged rug mule with a D. So also, they're supposedly going to address this morning the motion that was filed. Now, for those of you that tuned in last night to my live, when I told that broke the story about Diddy saying that if juror number 6 is in fact removed and dismissed, then they want to file another motion for a mistrial because they're saying that this is all racially motivated. Okay, so this is getting real serious, and we're going to see what the judge says about it when we get into the courtroom. I'm quite sure they'll address it before the jury is brought in. And I'm really anxious to see how this is all going to turn out. Now, mind you, they have said that this whole thing about the juror supposedly not being honest or having some inconsistencies in his stories, they say that basically he spoke to someone who was a jury department member, and this person claims that he told them, juror number 6 that is, that he told them that he moved to New Jersey 2 weeks ago with his child's mother and with the child. Now, like I said, I think they should let the man come in and speak and give his side of the story, because whoever said this, that he told them this, do they have proof? Do they have audio? Was there another witness to this whole interaction? So I just have questions. And at the end of the day...
My new friend, she's the best. Make sure you watch this all the time, not just for the Diddy trial.
Thank you, beloved. Okay, so now with that all being said, I'm anxious to see what's going to go down. What is the judge going to say? Is he going to stick to his decision? The interesting thing is, Friday morning, he said that he was not going to dismiss this juror. And then by the end of the day, he decided that he wanted to dismiss this man. Okay, despite all of the arguments made by the defense, and now they have filed this motion. And if they, don't get what they want, if they get this juror dismissed, which is what they have been fighting against, then they're going to file their third motion for the mistrial. Okay, Diddy is fighting, scratching, kicking, and he is trying his damnedest, okay? He does not want to go down. And at the end of the day, another thing that I'm curious about is who is the defense going to get to testify on Diddy's behalf? Because let's not forget that the prosecution is supposed to rest their case this week, okay? Possibly by Wednesday. So I'm anxious to see who's going to come in and speak on Diddy's behalf, who has anything nice to say about the diddler, and who are these people. Now, some people have said they thought it would be French Montana and DJ Khaled, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I don't know where they got that from, but I seriously doubt it. Is Kanye going to make another surprise visit and pop up in court? I don't know, because I don't think that he liked the fact that they isolated him last week and put him in his own overflow room. Okay, I think he came here to basically be seen and heard and talked about. Now, that's just my opinion, okay? So anyway, I'm going to be back out here reporting. I'm going to try to sneak out of court and come out here and give you all some of the updates once we find out what's going on exactly with juror number 6 and what's going to go on with this motion for a mistrial. And also, once the witness gets on the stand and we get, some of the tidbits of information, I'm going to come out here and give you guys some information. Of course, I'll be at here at lunchtime. So make sure you stay tuned in. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you missed that video last night, because I actually had the legal documents, go back and check it out. Okay, go back and check that out. Now, all right. Hey, Miss AP. Miss AP said exactly, Queen. Yeah. And, listen. Do you all think that this is racially charged? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that the juror should be dismissed? I just think that in all fairness, if someone is alleging that this man said something contrary to what he said during the voir dire process, that he should be allowed to speak his piece, state his claim, and, answer for what the accusations are. I don't think that we should just assume that this man flat out told a lie. Because, listen, a lot of people supposedly commute from New York and New Jersey. At the end of the day, where is his license? Where is the address on his license? What does it state? Where does he pay his taxes? Where is he registered as a voter? Well, that's likely in the Bronx, because that's how he got on the jury in the first place. Okay, so I think that we should give him the benefit of the doubt until otherwise proven that he has done or said something that was absolutely a lie. Okay, let's not just sit up here and believe what someone has said, whoever this person is from the jury department. Okay, that's what I have a problem with. If you're going to take someone else's word over his without letting him at least explain his side of the story, I don't think that's fair or right. Okay, I think he should be able to stay. Right, this man has been here. Right, this man has been here for 5 weeks. He has been very attentive. He has been paying attention. He's been taking notes, okay? At the end of the day, you know, why would you want to take him off at this point in the game? And like Attorney Brian Steele said, if there was a problem with this man, they felt that there was some sort of discrepancy, why didn't they say anything and address this during the voir dire process? Why didn't they say anything when they were striking people? Okay, I just find it interesting that now here we are so late into the trial and now you want to strike somebody. Okay, please make that make sense. All right, and you know, this isn't about Diddy like I told you guys last night. I mean, it is about Diddy, but my whole argument is about the juror. Okay, I feel that this man has a right to be on the jury. I think that he's done the right things. I think that he's, you know, been paying attention and taking notes and all of that. Whereas I told you, you know, like Attorney Xavier Donaldson said, some people have sat up there and snoozed off, like dozed off, okay? Nobody's complaining about that. And also, let's not forget that I also reminded you that Brianna Bongalon gave perjurious testimony. She, in fact, was caught lying. The defense had proof to substantiate that she was lying. The prosecution already knew this. And so if she can sit up there and lie, and that's just overlooked, why is it such a big deal if they're saying that a juror gave inconsistent statements? And they have not proven that as far as I'm concerned. I want to hear what this man has to say. Okay, I want to know if he really told this person that, and if so, why? Was there a logical explanation for whatever has happened? You know? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. So anyway, with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. Listen, I'm going to go get back in line, honey, because people are starting shenanigans today. They're trying to boot people out of the line. People are trying to cut. You have all these homeless people talking about their line sitting for this person and that. And I'm telling y'all, I'm here for it today, honey, because today's the day, okay? Because I got time. Nobody's cutting in front of me today, honey. Do I have to throw these bows? I just might have to, okay? So I want y'all to pay attention at the end of the day, all right? And so it's going to be juicy. Like I said, stay tuned in. Like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. And also, by the way, if you didn't see Armand Wiggins' video last night that he did where he interviewed one of the S workers, please go check it out. When I tell you it was juicy and that man spilled the tea, and I'm not talking about the Punisher, okay? Go check out that live, okay? Armand Wiggins, it premiered last night at 10 o'clock. I watched it after I finished my live, but y'all check that out, okay? Because that man was dropping some tea at the end of the day. So with that all being said, I love you all to life. I hope you enjoy the rest of this day. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives.